Welcome to December 26th, sometimes known as Boxing Day in some places, and also the second day of Christmas. The second day of Christmas is the feast day of St. Stephen, the first Christian martyr. Stephen was one of 7 deacons chosen by the apostles to help with the distribution of food and aid to the poor by the early church. Stephen was known for his faith, his wisdom, and his preaching about Jesus. His steadfast courage in the face of persecution led him to be stoned to death and becoming the first Christian martyr. And so it makes sense that the feast day of this saint would involve helping the poor, as charity was always something he was known for. And that is how it ties in with the origins of Boxing Day. And so we arrived at the Christmas song Good King Wenceslas on the second day of Christmas, the Feast of Stephen. I think it's important to note that Wenceslas I was in fact a real historical individual, though never a king during his life. The man ruled so kindly and wisely and justly that he was elevated posthumously by Otto the Great of the Holy Roman Empire to a king, thus making him one of the few kings in history that actually earned their position. And I think we all remember this song, but it involves good King Wenceslas and his page seeing a poor man struggling through the snow, gathering sticks to burn for heat, and deciding to follow him back to his house and give him a feast. And at some point, the winter starts getting to the page, and he doesn't know how long he can continue to go on. And so Wenceslas offered the advice, "Ark my footsteps, my good page, tread thou in them boldly. Thou shalt find the winter's rage, freeze thy blood less coldly." And the song continues, "In his master's steps he trod, where the snow lay dented. Heat was in the very sod which the saint had printed. Therefore, Christian men, be sure, wealth or rank possessing, ye who now will bless the poor, shall yourself find blessing." And yes, this is a Christmas song about a very specific miracle that happened a long time ago to 2 people. But I think if we look at both what King Wenceslas and St. Stephen stood for, I think the world would be a kinder and less cold place if more people decided to follow in their footsteps. Merry Christmas.